One day you have seen your friend using some sort of drug, and you really wanted to advise him, and you felt so sad for him, so sorry for him, and you really wanted to know what is a drug and how can we prevent this, where we should report this, and all the things regarding drugs. So to solve your problem, our NCRT have given this in detail in the chapter Human Health and Disease. So, drug and alcohol use. A drug is any substance that, when put into body, alter its normal working or body chemistry. Okay, a drug is a substance when it enter into our body, it alter the normal working. The commonly used abused drugs are opioids and cannabinoids. One more is there, cocaine. The drugs are obtained from flowering plants or from fungi. Opioids. These are drugs which bind to specific opioidic receptor in our central nervous system and gastrointestinal tract. Example, heroin extracted from the latex of poppy plant. Okay. Second one is cannabinoids. These are the group of chemicals which interact with cannabinoid receptors present in the brain. These are obtained from the inflorescence of the plant Cannabis sativa. The third one is cocaine. Cocaine is obtained from coca plant. Okay, Erythroxylum coca. It's a native to South America. Other examples are Atropa belladonna. The drugs used as medicine to help patient to cope up with mental illness is amphetamines, barbiturates, LSD, benzodiazepines. So what is a tobacco? Tobacco contains nicotine and alcohol. This stimulates the adrenal gland to release adrenaline and noradrenaline into blood circulation. So both these hormones increase blood pressure and heartbeat. You know what is the bad effect of smoking? Mainly the cancer of lungs, urinary bladder and throat. The next is emphysema, then coronary artery disease, gastric ulcer and oxygen deficiency in the body. The drug abuse. The drugs like barbiturates, amphetamines, LSDs, etc. used to treat pain, depression and insomnia. When they are taken for a purpose other than their medical use or in excess amount, it causes problem. Okay, then the adolescence and drug or alcohol abuse. Adolescence, it's a period between 12 or 18 years, and the addiction and dependence. The addiction is a physiological attachment to certain effect. Okay. Then the effect of drugs or the alcohol abuse. What are the warning signs of drugs and alcohol abuse? First one, drop in academic performance. Sometimes your friend might be the topper of the class, and one day he or she is started to getting low marks, and you wonder what is the reason behind it. Sometimes it might be because of this effect of drugs. As I said, he or she. It might be happen to girls or boys. So as a friend, your responsibility is to inquire about that issue, or what is the reason behind that her mood change. The second one, unexplained absence from school or college. Sometimes your friend might be absent from your school because she might be having fever, but sometimes there will be unexplained absence, and you have to ask ask to their ask to her or his parents. Third one, the lack of interest in personal hygiene. Like you might see some boys, okay, girls also, they might not bath for weeks, not days, in the sense weeks, and always have their hair and other yeah, clothes not properly set and all. The fourth point is the withdrawal or the isolation or depression or fatigue or aggressive behavior. Sometimes the person who is very close to you was very friendly with you, and one day she started or he started to behave very badly. Never, never isolate him from you. Rather, inquire about that issue. I know that it is not possible for you to just go to that person and ask. You have to observe him or her, and you have to know where all he or she is going. Then ask to her or his family members regarding this. The next point, the change in sleeping and eating habit. Then the fluctuation in weight. Okay, wait. So, what are the long term effect of drug and alcohol abuse? It can result in AIDS, hepatitis B, damage to nervous system, etc. Okay, and that's when you learned about all these things, about what is a drug is, then from where it can be obtained, or what are the bad effects of smoking. Then how does drugs used as a medicine? Drugs is both used as a bad thing and a good thing. So you learned about some good things and you also learned about some bad things, and then about the adolescence and drugs, the addiction and the dependence, and the warning sign of drugs and alcohol abuse. The long term effect of drug. The next most important thing is the prevention and control, and this is what you was waiting for a long. First point, avoid under peer pressure. Undue. Avoid undue peer pressure. Peer means friends, okay? Peer pressure. Sometimes your friend be compelling you to, okay, just use a puff. They might be asking you to do, but never do it. You should have a self control, okay? The second point is education and counseling. You guys are hearing this. You are well educated. You know that if I am using this drug, it may cause to AIDS, hepatitis B, and you have to suffer for a long. You are educated, you know, but those people are never educated. They are very interested in roaming here and there, not going to school and colleges. But you, as an educated person, have to educate your friend. Proper counseling from the psychologist or psychiatrist should be given to your friend. And third one, seeking help from parents and peers. If you are a person who is affected with this addiction, and if you really wanted to go out from this, let me say, seek help from parents and peers. Peers in the sense good peers. Don't just go and tell to someone who compel you to have a puff. Not that. Good friends are there. Find them and tell your issue. The next point is looking for danger sign. Fifth one, seeking professional and medical help. As I said, you have to consult a good doctor or a good counselor for you to protect yourself from these problems. Okay. Yeah. You can and you will. You can come out of this if you have that willpower to do it. Okay. Now we are going to learn, or we are a new topic. But before going to that topic, I just wanted to ask you some questions. That is the most important part. The first question. Okay. The consumption of drug and alcohol affect the person's mental and physical health very badly. List the warning sign of alcohol and drug abuse. Okay. Warning signs. Warning signs. What I said about academic performance lower, it becomes lower and all. Those are the warning signs. Just hear the video, hear this audio once more, and note down that points. Okay. It was asked in the year 2018. In 2020, the question was, certain sports person misuse anabolic steroids to enhance their performance. Write any two specific side effects of anabolic steroids in male and female. So write any two specific side effects of anabolic steroids. I'll tell that answer, okay? In side effect of anabolic drugs, first one in male is the breast enlargement, mood swing, increased aggressiveness, infertility, acne, depression, reduction of size of testicles, decreased sperm production, premature baldness, enlargement of prostate gland. Okay, and in females, excessive hair growth in face and body, increased aggressiveness, mood swings, abnormal menstrual cycle, enlargement of clitoris, and deepening of voice. Okay, these are the answers of this question. Okay, next question. Explain the measure used for prevention and control of drugs and alcohol abuse among adolescents. So here we have to write prevention. How we can prevent and control the alcohol. This was the answer which I have set at last. Okay, just find that. Then another question. The plant from which morphine is obtained is Papaver somniferum. Okay. Then name two plants that have hallucinogenic properties. I think you have heard about the word hallucination. So name two plants that have hallucinogenic properties. Okay. Just go through this. The next is prepare a hand how to educate students about the symptoms of the most dangerous disease, cancer, its detection and treatment. So you have to write the symptoms, the detection, how it can be detected. Last question of a last class. Biopsy and MRI scanning and all, okay? And what are the treatment which we can use? This was asked in the year 2018. Then another question. Write any 4 common warning signs of drug and alcohol abuse in youth. That is 2021. 4 common warning sign, okay, warning sign. We have to say about their performance, their absence in class, lack of interest, then very aggressiveness, then about relationship, sleep, and there about their weight and all. It was asked in 2021. So thank you and have a nice day.